Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Jenny and today I am going to be making a really easy baked risotto recipe. It's a little untraditional since we're not stirring the risotto over the stovetop. It does start on the stovetop, but it will finish baking in the oven. So it's a lot easier to make than you having to keep stirring and stirring. And this recipe is completely vegan. There's no dairy or any cheese in it, but it's really delicious and super easy to make. And it is leeks with peas, and it's super good, perfect for springtime. So the first thing we're going to do is preheat the oven to 375. So we're gonna do that. And then back here on the stove, I just have my vegetable broth just to be warm. And so let's get started. So I'm gonna heat my Dutch oven to medium heat. And then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm gonna let that heat up, and then I just have 2 medium-sized leeks, the white and then the pale green part that I have thinly sliced, and then I wash them to make sure to get all the sand and dirt off the leeks. You really want to make sure that you thoroughly clean the leeks because no one wants to get a bite of sand in the risotto. So let this heat up a little bit. So now we're gonna add the leeks. And we just want to saute these for about 4 to 6 minutes, just until they are tender. So we'll give this a stir. Okay, so the leeks have been cooking for about 6 minutes now, and they are looking really nice. They're nice and translucent. So now we are going to add 2 cloves of minced garlic and then 2 teaspoons of fresh thyme leaves. Go ahead and add in the garlic and then fresh thyme leaves. We're gonna give it a stir. And you just wanna cook it for about 30 seconds to a minute just to let the aromatics of the garlic blossom. Give it a stir. Smells so good. Okay. And then we also wanna season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. And I really love using the Himalayan pink sea salt when I am cooking. And then some fresh pepper. Give it another stir. Make sure all the leeks are coated in salt and pepper. Okay. Then we are going to add our rice. We're using arborio rice, which is traditional in all risottos. So we're going to add that, just 1 cup. And we're going to toast the rice, which is very important, for about 1 to 2 minutes. We want to give it a stir to mix it all in with the leek. Oh, and the oven is preheated, which is good. So it'll be ready for us when this is ready to go in the oven to bake. So I'll give it all a stir. Okay, just for 1 to 2 minutes, not long at all. And then while that is toasting, I'm going to pour out my white wine. And I'm just using, this is actually just a Michigan dry white wine. You need ½ a cup. You can use whatever dry white wine that you like. You just want to make sure it's something you would want to drink. You want to have kind of a good quality, but you don't need to be buying expensive white wine. Another stir. Okay, so the rice has been toasting for about 2 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and pour in our ½ a cup of dry white wine. Let it pour. And give it a stir. And then you just want to let the wine reduce. About a minute or 2. And stir. It smells so good. I love the smell of wine when it's cooking. Okay, so most of the wine has evaporated. So we're going to go ahead and pour in our vegetable broth. It's 2 cups. Which I have warming back here on the stove. So let me just turn on the heat a little bit. And this. So we're just gonna turn off this burner. Then we're gonna pour in our warm vegetable broth. Okay. We're gonna give this a stir, and then we're gonna bring this up to a simmer. Stir. And this is it for the first part of the recipe. After this comes up to a simmer, we're going to cover it and then put it in the oven. And Then once it comes out of the oven, we're gonna add in a few extra ingredients to make it really delicious. And that's it. Super simple and easy to make. So now our risotto has come up to a simmer, so I'm just gonna grab the lid and then cover it up and turn off the burner before removing it. Oh, oops, actually, the pot's a little hot. So we open this and then just place it right in the oven. And then for about 25 minutes, and that is all. And you just want to make sure to also use a Dutch oven, or make sure that your pot can go into the oven up to 375 degrees. And that's it. So it's pretty inactive. So I'm just gonna set a timer. And since you're baking the risotto and you don't have to stand over the stovetop for about 20 minutes, it's a good time to just pour yourself a little of the wine that you use in the risotto, and then just relax. It's just so easy. So our risotto is done cooking in the oven, so I'm just gonna pull it out. Careful, it's hot. Okay. It smells really good. Let me just be very careful. Move the lid. Okay. Now to this mixture, we're going to add an additional cup of vegetable broth. We're going to pour it right on top. And then we have about 3/4 cup of frozen peas that have been thawed. And we're going to add a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. And then we're going to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast to give it the cheesiness that we're looking for in a risotto. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of vegan butter to make it extra delicious. Okay. So we're gonna pour this carefully right on top. Okay. Add our peas, our lemon juice, and then butter. Okay, so add about a tablespoon of vegan butter. A little bit more. Oops, doesn't want to come off the spoon. Okay. And then your nutritional yeast. I just eyeball it. I like a lot of extra nooch, but not everybody does. Okay, so we're just going to give this a stir. Be careful because the pot is hot, so you don't want to touch it. And it is just so easy to make risotto in the oven. If you haven't tried baking risotto before, I highly recommend giving it a try. And this leek and pea risotto is perfect for spring. It's bright, fresh. The combination of peas and leeks together is really good. And the fresh lemon juice just brightens up the whole risotto. I think it's nice and creamy. Oh. So good. This also would be great for entertaining. You know, you can just make it ahead of time, put it in the oven, then when your guests arrive or you're ready to eat dinner, it's ready to go. Look at how good that looks. And you didn't have to stand over the stove and stirring constantly. Alright, and then the additional cup of vegetable broth just adds more moisture, more creaminess to the risotto. Perfect amount of liquid. Okay, looks good. So now we're just going to serve it up. And just let the vibrant green color of the peas. And you don't want to cook the peas in with the mixture in the oven because they're just going to overcook and get really mushy, and nobody wants mushy peas. So let me get my fork and give it a little taste. It is a little hot, so be careful. A little bit of the pea, a little bit of the leek. Let's try it. It's really good. If you guys want to try this recipe, I will leave the full recipe and blog post in the description box below. And if you would love to see more videos like this, more recipe videos, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye!